Hello everybody and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. And welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've given me on this YouTube journey. So hit that thumbs up to connect with this video. If you were not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button, the little notification bell. Leave a kind comment, if not for myself, for somebody else to find. And if you know somebody these videos are resonating with, go right ahead and share them. All that gets me out on the YouTube platform, and it is greatly, greatly appreciated. So thank you. All right. This big video is for the star sign of Leo. Leo Sun, Leo Moon, Leo Rising, and Leo North Node. So if you have Leo, one of them 4 placements, more than likely this video is for you. It is also for the month of November. We have some stuff going on in November. We start off with the full moon in Taurus on November 5th. On November 9th, we have Mercury going retrograde back into Sagittarius and will stay retrograde until November 29th, which will end in Scorpio. We have Jupiter on November 11th that'll retrograde in Cancer. We already have Uranus that's retrograde in Gemini. And we have Neptune and Saturn both retrograde in Pisces. And we have a new moon it starts off in Scorpio and rolls into Sagittarius on the 20th. So that's a little bit about the energies that we got going on in the month of November. I do believe Venus is going into Scorpio as well. So there's a lot more. If you want to seek out and know about where the planets are and the degrees, go to astroseek.com. That's where I get my information from. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started here. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. So we are using, this is the Urban Crow Oracle by MJ Cullinane to open up the November monthly messages using my favorite animal, my favorite bird, one of my favorite birds, which is the crow. Crows, to me, on a personal level, warn me when supernatural things are about to happen. You can tell me how crows resonate with you in the comment section below. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. On the bottom of the deck we have balance. So Leo, there is going to be a state of balance here. You can see this crow is just hanging out on this wire. He's just looking around. He's all nice and quiet. Upheaval. So you got some sort of a tower moment coming in your energy in the month of November. That is going to bring in a state of balance, or maybe you just need to remain calm. Maybe turn your back to the upheaval and don't get involved is something else that I'm getting. Alright, I just wanted to get something and bring that card up a little bit closer so that you could see it. Let's see, upheaval. Nature does not discriminate. Upheaval is a reminder that things can change on a whim at no fault to you. Are you prepared for the change? Are you able to regain your composure and fly off to a better, more stable position? And we do have the balance card on the bottom of the deck, and underneath that we have ghosts. So for the ghost card to be underneath there, you could be in Scorpio season, be experiencing a ghost. You could have ghosts from the past coming in, maybe trying to cause a little chaos. But Spirit is telling you the change is coming on a whim for you, Leo. And they're asking you, this Crow wants to ask you, are you prepared? And I would say the answer to that is yes, with the balance card on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we're going to get a little bit more into the reading here. Let's go ahead and get into the moon cards. We're going to pull, the top card will be the full moon, and then the bottom card will be the new moon. The balance card to me, I don't know why I'm getting justice. The justice card, justice rules, like it shows that not only that balance, but it also deals with legalities. It rules the 7th house of partnerships. Alright, top card is the full moon. Your hard work is paying off with the new moon in Capricorn. Yes, that's why you got the balance card on the bottom of the deck, because whatever you have been working hard at is paying off. You are going to reap the rewards of this with the justice. That's why they showed me the justice card. Any upright position tells me that things are going to go in your favor. You have prepared yourself for it, and now the work that you have put in to prepare yourself for this change, abrupt change, is going to pay off. There's going to be a state of balance. Things are going to go your way. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, we have prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus, and we're talking about the new moon in Scorpio, Sagittarius, with the full moon in Taurus. So you got Taurus, Capricorn, so you got a lot of earth energy in your, you got a lot of earth in your energy this month. So the prosperity lies ahead. Why? Because you've put in the work. You know, they also show me the eclipses. The solar eclipse that we had at the end of September was in Libra. Solar eclipses bring them abrupt changes. Lunar eclipses is this cosmic helping hand bringing the abrupt changes. So whatever you've been working on at remaining balanced, at remaining stable, at turning your back to the chaos and finding peace and finding peace within, it is all paying off. Okay, and now, yeah, balance, practicality, and spirituality. We're talking about the solar or lunar eclipse right there. Yeah, so prosperity lies ahead, which means your rewards, your gifts are on their way. All right. So let's go ahead and move into the next portion of this reading. We are going to this is the Archangel Power Tarot. This is my 2 Oracle decks I created like 5-6 years ago. And then these 2 decks are from Mystic Moon Oracles. She has her own YouTube channel. If you want to go over and subscribe and watch, she is a really good reader. And you know what else? She also focuses on the shadow side of us, which is a good thing sometimes. Alrighty. For the Leo collective, Leo Sun, Leo Moon, Leo Rising. Wow, we're going to put it together that way. And Leo North Node. I pre-shuffled the cards, but we're going to shuffle them again in front of you. For the Leo collective, Leo Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. don't know why, but this video seems a little extra dark to me. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So the first cards we're going to pull represent the moment you find this video, the present moment when you find this video. We have love and grace, grounding and stability, and the Knight of Ariel. So in the present moment, you definitely are wanting to commit to a romantic relationship with somebody who could be coming towards you, somebody who, you know, makes your heart skip a beat, somebody who's very stable, somebody who very much knows what they want, very romantic, could even have an air of intuition. So Leo, there is definitely love on the way for you. He's coming in the month of November, and you two are going to be happy with one another. Whenever you get swans mate for life. And when one or the other passes away, they never mate again. Usually the other one dies of heartbreak. So this is something that is divinely made, divinely guided for you. A relationship that's stable, something that you can build a life together from the ground up. But you're also being asked to ground your emotions for this. Because this may catch you by surprise is something else, because with the upheaval card, this may catch you by surprise. Like I said, with the balance card, it rules the 7th house of partnerships, okay? You both are hard workers. You both, I feel, will be willing to work on the commitment. This person will come in and sweep you off your feet, maybe even catch you by surprise. This could be somebody from your past, even somebody that you may not, or even you guys could have even had been talking for a while, and then abruptly the conversations ended, and now this person is coming in. You could have ghosted them, they could have ghosted you, but this is awesome because they're telling you that the work that you've put in to this relationship will pay off. Okay, this is coming in abruptly. This is coming in by surprise. At first, you may not accept it, but eventually you will, because I feel like you're going to realize that this is divinely guided, especially with the Love and Grace card there. So this represents October. Okay, so closed with no way to open. So you definitely have a door that is closed. Remember, you could have ghosted them, they could have ghosted you. And here the crow is coming in and bringing you a message. The Knight of Raphael talks about having very low self-esteem, maybe not even feeling worthy of this. Even though you may be wishing for it, you may be wishing for love, but you're like, oh, I'm not worthy of it. I don't have time for it, right? I'm always working. Well, the crow is bringing this message to you that this abrupt change is coming. And be willing to work for it, okay? Somebody may have a closed heart. In the past, they may have had a closed heart or been closed to love in general. This person has come in and visited you in your dreams. This person is also an animal lover. Crows don't always bring bad news, but you may see a crow or hear a crow and automatically think bad news, and Spirit is telling you don't think that way. That's just That's because you don't believe enough in love to open yourself up to it, is something that I'm getting here, Leo. For some of you, there could be bad news because we do have the ghost in the background. Somebody from your past that you once were in a relationship with could be passing away. Immediate future. Okay, so Spirit is telling you, first of all, you need to sever this negative Nelly attitude. Okay, because the Queen of Gabrielle in reverse is somebody who feels they have low self esteem. They don't feel like they're attractive. They don't feel healthy enough for love. Somebody who it could be a bit of a, with the 9 here, a bit of emotionally, I want to say emotionally abusive, but no. Maybe a manipulator, some sort of a manipulator. You can do anything right now. Go after what you want. The ability to attract helpful people, passionate, charming, brilliant, and independent. So, new growth through endings. See, so there is an opportunity to grow if you cut out this low self-esteem. If you cut out and you're willing to open up that door to see the beauty within yourself. The Queen of Wands in reverse is somebody who is arrogant. Somebody who's arrogant, somebody who's cocky, somebody who's over, like they are a charmer with a string, right? So you need to cut that out. Somebody who's very I want to say emotionally abusive, but that's not okay. So maybe it is. All right. So there is an opportunity for a new growth with Jupiter going in retrograde into Cancer. This talks about growth. This talks about expansion, right? And then we have the full moon in Taurus, which Taurus and Libra both roll Venus, which will be rolling back into Scorpio. So there is an opportunity for this relationship to grow. It is a very positive relationship. So you need to sever this negative Nelly emotion with the 9 of Cups and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Feeling like you're not worthy enough. This is not going to work. And I don't know why you're here. I don't know why I'm even trying it. I already know it's not going to work. Those are the things that you tell yourself. You need to stop that. You need to open your mind. You need to sever these negative thoughts, negative emotions, this negative Nelly energy, and ground yourself, because this person is very stable. This is somebody who will be on the same page as you. They know how hard you work, but they're willing to still work on the relationship. So what you really need to do is open up your heart to receive it. You also need to sever the ways that you attract people to you. Because what you put out, you get back. So when you send out this energy, I'm looking for love, but at the same time, you're looking for love for this particular reason, or you're looking for love and then you find it and then you have this low self-esteem, and they can sense that. So you need to sever that negative energy and open your mind to new beginnings. Open your mind to new possibilities. Let go, sever the low self-esteem as well. I feel like for some of you, this is a person that you close the door to the past. You close the door in the past too, because you did not want to put the work in the relationship, or maybe they did not want to put the work in the relationship. All right. So that is what I see. So let's go ahead and pull for the rest of the month, the rest of November. Yep, there is change coming. And it's coming abruptly with the Page of Ariel. This could be Page of Ariel, reliable, clever, educated, balanced. An excellent opportunity to be offered to you. Scholarships or the pursuit of education, time to get to work, right? Your hard work will pay off. Spirit of the wind, activity, movement, and disruption. So we do have change coming. This upheaval is bringing the abrupt change. And it's going to maybe disrupt how you viewed things when it comes to relationships. But you need to be willing to work on it. You can't have a one-sided relationship. You need to show up for the relationship. If you want a relationship, you got to be able to show up for the relationship. That you need to learn a lot. It's okay to open yourself up and be vulnerable and learn a lot about each other. This is an opportunity that can bring change. Maybe, maybe in the past, neither one of you was willing to work on the relationship. Pages talk about students, they talk about education, but they also talk about young people. Pages are young people. Kings are like the older people, the older generation, like 50, 60 up. And then we got the queens that are 30, 40s to 50, 60s. And then you got the pages who are teenagers to 20, 30s. So it could even be a child involved in this. But anyhow, this relationship is unbalanced. Neither one of you were on the same page. One wanted the relationship, the other one didn't. That's going to change. Because I feel like somebody is going to come in and be honest. This person is honest. They are stable. They are willing to work on the relationship. They're willing to float down this river of life with you as a counterpart and be your equal if you open yourself up to see that. What you need to do, though, is cut out the way that you attract people. You need to learn that lesson and grow from it, because your past relationships have been unstable for a reason. You need to close the door to the past too, is something else that I am seeing, because this is the past. Close the door to the past low self-esteem. Close the door to the past of how you are attracting people to it and sever it. Sever the lack of maturity in relationships as well is something else I'm getting. So let's pull one more card for the rest of the month. Okay. So everything has beauty, but not everybody can see it. So, you're beautiful in your own way, even if you do not see it. This person that's coming in towards you does. They see you as beautiful. Everybody else, the ghosts in the past, the people from the past may not have seen you the way that this person has seen you. It's time to ground your energy, because it comes at the rainbow, right? The rainbow has a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. This is a golden opportunity to understand that everything happened for a reason. If this is talking about the past, everything happened for a reason. So let go of any regret, let go of any low self-esteem, and search for the silver lining in this relationship. In other words, see the beauty in why something happened in the past. The Five of Raphael is the Five of Cups. You got a lot of emotions on the table here, Leo. The Five of Cups in reverse talks about letting go of the woe is me, letting go of crying over spilled milk, and turning around and picking up them two glasses that are remaining, and that would be you in that partnership, and understanding why it happened, why it needed to be severed. The timing may not have been right, okay? So I see a 5 and a 9, so the 14th could be significant. November 5th could be significant. The November 14th could be significant. November 23rd could be significant. Or 11-3. The 3rd could be significant because we do have a 5 here. But anyways, we do have Mercury coming back retrograde. So this person is definitely coming back from the past. And they're telling you, look, I see you as the most beautiful person in the world. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I want to work on this relationship. Everything happens for a reason. You may have closed the door to the past, closed the door in the past to love, to relationships. But I understand that you had very low self-esteem because of the things that you have went through. You need to sever the fact that I'm not attractive or this will never work. That's what I'm hearing. This will never work, right? You need to search for the silver lining in this relationship. Let go of regret, because this is bringing a change. This is bringing a profound change, an abrupt change, and you need to understand that whatever happened in the past happened for a reason, because this person sees the beauty within you. What you are not seeing, this person is mirroring back to you. They see what you do not see. And if they tell you you're the most beautiful person in the world, you need to understand that. If they say, I am willing to work on the relationships through the good times and the bad times, you need to believe that. All right, but I do feel this is somebody from your past, or somebody that you've been talking to, or maybe somebody that you have ghosted. All right. So what are you failing to see in the month of November, Leo? By the way, this person could very well be a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm seeing Scorpio energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, what are you failing to see in the month of November? How I am knocking things over. Okay, let me put these cards back over here so that I can hold this up. See how things are like just randomly falling over. Alright, so what are you failing to see is the signs. The signs. The universe is making you very aware that this upheaval is coming. So they're showing you the signs that this person may have been innocent of whatever clashes that you may have had in the past. This person sees the light. You could see the light, but you could be denying it. You are also failing to see that you are safe to open up to this relationship and put the work in. We have the Tower moment, which is what the upheaval brings. We have Archangel Chamuel, which to me, he is Cupid. What you're failing to see is that somebody received their karma, and now they are willing to work or search for a more meaningful life. And they are willing to surround themselves with positive people, with love, people who love them, people who appreciate them. There was a purpose. What are you failing to see again is that there was a purpose. Everything happens for a reason. Maybe you two were just crossed paths and the timing may not have been right because both or one of you was not healed. So what are you failing to see is you're failing to see the signs, right? A sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. So it's like you're seeing the signs, but you're not willing to acknowledge them. Okay? And what you need to do is acknowledge them. You need to realize that this is coming for a reason. And the reason why it's coming is to clear out any emotions and show you why you attract people into your life, because I feel like this is definitely somebody from your past. Change your life. Change, Leo. There is changes coming and you are ignoring the signs, okay? So let's bring one final message to the Leo collective. Somebody did not see the beauty in the relationship when it in the first place. So therefore, one or both of you was not willing to put in the work. I don't know why, but I just heard somebody's father, because you got the page of Ariel there. All right, and this person could be a Taurus. Dream talk. So they're coming to you in your dreams and communicating to you. Your subconscious constantly and subtly speaks through your dreams, and that's where the signs are coming in. It's just one of the many ways in which your soul and those here in the spirit world can reach out and communicate with you through signs, symbols, messages, and more. Signs showing you the way. Yes. So you're seeing the signs in your dreams. They're showing them to you. And in your waking, you're not believing what you see. So you need to let go. Once you let go of the outcome, you'll be able to release all emotional constraints. Exactly. Emotional constraints with the Nine of Cups and the Queen of Wands both in reverse, that have held you back in the past. Trust in the higher good and guidance of spirit, as we all have your best intentions at heart and will do everything in our power to protect you. So this is a divinely protected relationship, and it could very well be a Taurus, and they are reaching out to you in your dreams and letting you know that they are on the way. So pay attention to your dreams. This is a divinely guided relationship. You're going to be able to pick up the Two Cups, because you're going to see that there is still two cups remaining, that every relationship that you have had up to this point did not work for a reason. It wasn't to kick you in the teeth. It wasn't to the offer that you made to spill it out and throw it in your face. You attracted them for a reason, right? And every person that you attracted brought you upheaval so that you could see within yourself what needed to grow, what needed to change. So that is what I see there, Leah. Thank you for watching.